What's going on, y'all? The quote of the day is dreams are the seed to your success. The actions that you take root you where you belong. So remember to always keep going. Voices are meant to be heard, not silenced. Welcome, y'all. It's the first episode of the Real Voices Podcast. It's your boy Solani. Right here, I'm a little solo, but I'm here with y'all. So we're going to really talk about and get in the nitty gritty of what this podcast mean to me and how it really started. Because this is all about a sense of purpose. I have struggled with my sense of purpose personally. I procrastinated or I just took time away from things I was passionate about. But due to certain things that have taken place in my life, I've been put on the right path, and sometimes I really don't know if I'm going down in the right direction. But I feel like I'm doing the right thing. And they say feeling is the key. Feeling is the key to all our dreams, and we unlock it with the way we feel, because our thoughts control our reality. So I figured maybe I can paint a picture to y'all through this podcast or through my creativity. I can paint a picture for you so you can see yourself through me or through anybody else, which is why this is a Real Voices podcast. This is a podcast where all our voices can be heard, whether it's coming through me, through you, or anybody else. This is something where we always can connect with each other. So I wanted to create a network where all the youth or people who know the truth can share their ideas, whether we agree or disagree. It's always conversations that need to be had. So my purpose that I have, or where I'm at on my journey right now, for my purpose, I feel right now is to use my voice. And that was something that I was taught, I was really taught to use it. I was taught to use my voice in a way where people can understand, everything that I'm trying to get out to them. And I've realized a lot of times when I spoke in the past, I'll go so far, so deep, y'all will get lost with something I'm saying. But now I guess I become more authentic. I'm not really trying to impress nobody with the words that I say or how I say it. I want you to feel me. I want you to know that I'm real. I'm not somebody that's going to fake a facade or be something that I'm not. I'm gonna always be me, which is why my name is Solani. Soul is gonna come from the heart. I ain't gonna, even if I may say it a little wrong sometimes, I'm trying to say it the right way so that we both can come to an understanding about each other. Once we have an understanding, we can get an overstanding about the subject and the matter and the way that we can handle and go about things. So, purpose, what is it? It's something that you can only define for yourself. Now, there's general definition, which is something that purpose is something that you feel as though something leads your life. What leads you to do the things that you do? What's going to help you leave a mark? Now, even with that definition alone, you can think purpose could be egotistical. But who don't have an ego? That's something we need for the life that we choose to prosper in. Whether you want to be a businessman, a lawyer, a doctor, a rapper, it's all egos. I mean, you can see that in the media. Anywhere you go, somebody's being something or portraying something, painting a picture so that you can understand where they're coming from. It's all creativity. So it's never really no right or wrong. Sometimes it's a little skewed, but this is the whole point of this life. Finding that purpose, doing that thing that only excites you. It may not motivate the next person. You may not have somebody in your corner to support this dream or this reality that you seek, but it's something that you feel. And if you feel strongly about it, chase it. More importantly, don't chase, attract it. Because anything that's truly for you is for you. But in order to find that thing, you have to try things. So me on my journey right now, I've tried a lot of different things before I got back to what I know I needed to do. But that just came from Like I said, procrastination. I've been a big procrastinator my whole life. I've always been an intelligent person, a smart person who can get themselves in a situation and I could think myself out of it. And as I got older, I was able to talk myself out of situations or even talk myself into believing something I don't even believe myself. Now that's something that we all do. I believe it's a very human thing because we all want people to see something that in us that sometimes we don't see in ourselves. So we build that ego. We build this person that we think that people will find attractive. That this person, this image is something that the next person will want to be like. And the truth is, chasing that or trying to be that will never fuel you to find your purpose. You only truly find your purpose when you become real with yourself. What's wrong? Like what's address your shadow. Because in shadow comes light. You have to go through darkness in order to find yourself again. I mean, if you want to talk about theologically, talk about the Bible. God created himself out of darkness. He said, let there be light. So let there be light in your life. Especially if you're in a dark place, you got to find something that makes you want to shine. Something that makes you want to stick out. Because be real with y'all, I never wanted to fit in. The times that I did try to fit in, I just end up giving myself memories of things that I don't even want to remember no more. Because I know that wasn't me. And you probably got some cringy experiences that you don't tell nobody about. But I know that you know that we know you got some stuff that you ain't addressed. But that's the past now, right? Right. So we can move forward. That's actually the beautiful thing about this thing called life. You can do something so crazy in the past and that be the person that those group of people who seen that what you did or what I did, they see that and they believe that to be the person that you're going to be for the rest of your life. But the thing is, you always have time. Not always, but hopefully you're given the time to change. You have the time to go from this person to this person to the person you want to be. But it's going to take that bridge, that gap, that level immaturity where you start to realize like this is something I want to break myself away from. This is not who I am. You have to get away from that ego. Whatever image that you created or whatever your traumas built for you in order to screw your perspective on this thing called life, that's something you have to learn to let go. You got to move forward because what's the point of being stagnant? You want to be like the people who you despise? You want to be like the people who talk down on you? Those are the people who are stuck in their own reality. And when they see that light in you, it reflects on them the demons that they have inside themselves. And we all have that. That's what we call sins. Gluttony, envy, lust, jealousy. It's all things that's humanely within us, but something that we can give ourselves grace for in order to move forward with our lives. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things that a lot of people ain't going to agree with. You're going to be an oddball. You're going to be a person that sticks out until you the person that made it out, until you the person that made it shine. You can make it shine, but you won't know unless you try. That's why y'all see me doing this. That's why I'm in front of you, talking to you, saying the things that I say, because I want to be the reason that you know that you can shine. I'm just like you. I'm 20 years old. I've done a lot in my life, but I don't feel like I've done enough. I want to get to the point where I know I really did it. I tried. Matter of fact, I don't even want to say I tried. I did it. I've done it, and you can do it too. So I want this whole purpose thing to be something that aligns with us. Because just because it's me talking, you're listening. We're a collective now. It's you and me, us against the world, them against us, whoever them may be. Because some of y'all got some things going on, but we ain't gonna get into all that. Just know that this is gonna always be a space where you can come and be real with yourself. Because I'm gonna be real with myself, and I'm gonna be real with you. Because whether you believe it or not, I don't really care about nobody else's opinion no more. I gotta do things for me now. I mean, you probably ain't got to that point where you don't care about what people think, but I suggest you get there. Because what's the point of you wasting your life on other people's ideas? People gonna always have something to say, or they're gonna always have a perspective of who they think you are. But you will only be the only person that will ever know who you truly are. And that's something you have to take heed and know that this is who I am. No matter what you show to the world, you have to be the person that know that you're real with yourself. Leading to my next point, do you really know what authenticity is, and how does that coincide with your purpose? Authenticity is what you're looking at. And I'm to my own horn, no, but I'm just being me. I'm just being my, yeah, lead to my next point, authenticity. What is it, and how does that correlate with your purpose? I don't want to toot my own horn, you know what I mean? But you're looking at it. You're looking at authenticity in physical form. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, take a picture, record. I know. But no, all jokes aside, authenticity is when you just being yourself. No matter who's looking, who's watching, you gotta be you at all times. And people love that about people when people can truly, in any setting, be themselves. They don't restrict themselves. They don't stop themselves from trying to say something that may offend the next person, because you're doing something. You're living a dream that somebody else's wishes that they can live. Somebody right now wishes that they could truly be the person that they want to be without the public having this perception about them, because they want people to look at them in this way. I'm always right. I never do the wrong thing. I don't hurt nobody. I'm a little sweet angel. On the inside, they're a little devilish. Let's just be real about it. A lot of people fake a facade. They wish that they could be as real as you are. I'm talking to you, like the person behind the camera. You the one that's laying on your bed, with your socks off and stuff. Twiddling your toes and all that. You have the chance to really be real with yourself and change your life forever. You have the time. You have been given the time, the power, the voice in order to impact others. How you choose to use that, hey, I ain't here to stop you. I'm just here to tell you, you got that power in you. And I just want to be the voice of reason, of power, to put it in you, to know that you have the same power that I have to change your life. And I want to take y'all on this journey with me. I want to show you that purpose isn't linear. It's going to be full of ups and downs. It's filled with inconsistencies. It's filled with a whole lot of heartache, passion, love, desire, pain. But that's all the power of the journey. I want y'all to really grasp it. I want y'all to understand that it's never going to be something that just happens overnight. In some cases it does, but a lot of people who get there don't know what to do. They didn't get a chance to walk that path or take that journey to learn what they need to know in order to succeed at the top. So a lot of times they end up failing. Which failure is going to come. It happens, but failure brings lessons. But they probably hadn't got to the point in the journey where they realized that their failure is something that they can learn from, not something they have to become. A lot of people become their failures, and it shows through their actions. It shows in the way that they carry themselves. They they start building this outer shell to project that pain that they feel inside outwardly and try to see that in others because they don't feel satisfied with themselves. They not being real. Now, if you were real, you would acknowledge that there is something wrong, that you may not be where you feel like you need to be. But if you acknowledged it, you already taken the first step. You're already on the right track because you know that there's something wrong. There's something that you may not be doing right then that you just want to change. But it's not a rush, y'all. It's a marathon, not a race. Take your time with yourself because everybody else is not going to take their time with you. They're going to do what they do or use you for what they want to use you for most of the time. I mean, you got some real people who come in your life in order to help you project you forward upwardly towards your highest purpose or your highest self, if and when that occurs. But if you don't have that, if you don't have those people in the background cheering you on, you got to have yourself. You got to be able to pat yourself on the back. It's not going to be like somebody's going to be there with you every step of the way. But just keep going because you never know what's at the next turn, what's on that next corner. It may be dark right now, but that next decision you make leads you into some light. You could be going through the worst time of your life. You could be going through some time of your life. Now, the present moment is all that you have. You don't have the past. You don't have the future. You can't worry about those things. The only person you can control is the person you are right now. The person looking at me, I'm looking at you. So I'm talking to you. It's time for you to make that change. This is confirmation for you to actually take that step forward. You see me taking the step, so you can take that step too. Whether you feel like you're taking a step back or you taking a step forward, it's a step. And most people never make it to take that step ever in their life. And they become bitter. They become heartless because they lost their passion, that fire. If you still feel that for your life, or if my words is bringing that fuel to your heart, that you can succeed again, use it. Take it. That idea, that download that comes to you. Get it. Put it on a piece of paper. Put it on video. Do something that'll make you keep that fire that burns in you alive. Because you never know when that fire go out. We all got gifts. We all have talents. But if you don't use it, what's the point of having it? What's the point of having something if you don't put it to work? Life is work. You have to be able to know that your work is going to get you to where you need to be in your life. Your work will lead you to your success. Your work is everything that will be everything for you. People will look at your work for everything that you do. People always will look at what you have done or what you're capable of doing, because if they didn't, you'll always be overlooked. So put in the work today. And I just want to let y'all know I had a great time speaking with y'all today. You know what I'm saying? And I want to let y'all know y'all can follow me on Instagram at soulg_10. I'm on TikTok too. It's under Solani, SULANI. You'll be able to find me there. I'll probably just list it. I'll put it right here so you can see it. Y'all work. It's my first episode. And I just wanna let y'all know that y'all can like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You better. I mean, if you sat through the whole video, I mean, Give me that at least. I mean, I gave you 20 minutes of my time. Like, come on, y'all. This almost like a shift. It was hard work to turn this camera on. That's hard. Oh, you ain't did it yet. So don't, you know what, I'm talking too much. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. And I wanna give a thanks to Minister Sharif again for giving me this platform. Thank you, sir, for everything that you've done. I am glad and honored to be a part of 10,000 Fearless. I will always be 10,000 Fearless. That is my stomping grounds. I want to say thank you to my big sister for being my producer, for getting me here, for putting that passion back in me to actually start this again. So I want to say thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Somebody out.